Hey guys, how are you doing? Crypto Marco here. In this video, we're going to talk about the fact that Google finally allows cryptocurrency ads again. We're going to talk about some important regulatory development with Bitcoin because that's very important for the price. And of course, as always, if you enjoy the comment, leave it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy the content, leave it a thumbs up and comment down below, because among everybody who's commenting, I'm giving away a small amount of Litecoin. And thank you so much for coming here during this bear market. And I would say, let's get into it. So as you can see, Bitcoin right now, we gained like 2% in the last 24 hours. But what's more important, Google tweaks cryptocurrency ad ban to allow regulated exchanges. And it's only going to be possible in Japan and in the US. And as you know, Google has banned all kind of cryptocurrency and ICO ads on its platform because many fraudulent projects and many no-nos have been advertising on Google, and that was of course bad for them. In their eyes, it was bad for them. And once Google banned those kind of ads, of course the Bitcoin price also went down. However, this is not a moment to become too euphoric, to cheer and be super happy, because not everybody will be able to put on these ads on Google, because first of all, it's only going to be able to be possible in Japan and the United States, and only exchanges that go through a certain process will be able to do that. So, and they'll have to, for example, install measurements against money laundering, and everybody needs to identify. And this is the official update from Google that has been released that makes people go crazy all over the world. And despite the fact that it's such a big deal, I'm surprised that we have only seen 2% gain in the last 24 hours. Next news is the US congressman to introduce groundbreaking bill to support blockchain in cryptocurrency. So what's happening? Basically, they're gonna have a roundtable with people from the government, people from the ICO and the cryptocurrency space, and they're going to talk about the regulatory framework surrounding cryptocurrencies, because of course one of the reasons why Amazon, eBay, of course Google and companies like that flourished during the internet era in the early 2000s, late 90s, is because of the lax regulatory framework. And right now, one theory that many people have is that cryptocurrencies can't become really big because institutional investors especially are super fearful, because there's no regulatory framework, and the SEC is being very cautious because, of course, once the SEC does anything and it doesn't go the way that it's supposed to be, so it backfires, everybody is going to blame the SEC. So they're super conscious and cautious, and that's also, in my opinion, the reason why the Bitcoin ETF isn't really realistic, very realistic at the moment. I don't see the ETF coming anytime soon. They claim that too much market manipulation is going on, and that's the reason why they are not allowing the ETF. So, of course, the Bitcoin market can be manipulated so fast. I don't see why they should allow the ETF anytime. Anyway, in my opinion, the ETF means giving away power to institutional investors. And since I'm not a big fan of that, I don't mind if the ETF doesn't get approved. However, of course, if you are somebody who's only looking at the price of Bitcoin, the ETF would be great. But I'm very curious on what is going to come out of this roundtable meeting. Hope something good, and I hope that the Bitcoin price will go up, because the Bitcoin price and the regulatory framework that is getting established by governments all over the world, it's quite high. So whenever a government bans some crypto or allows it, the price of crypto goes up and down. And we're going to talk about that later, something very interesting coming up. But now we're talking about Coinbase new asset listing process. And of course, whenever something gets listed on Coinbase, price goes crazy. I think the best example for that is that when Bitcoin Cash got listed on Coinbase, I think it went from $300 or $400 to $1,400 or something like that, and Bitcoin went down like crazy. So the new process begins with a form that looks like this. So here you can apply your asset, whatever it is, crypto, like a cryptocurrency or a token, and then you won't get charged a fee for that, and they will of course subjectively make a decision whether or not that should be listed on Coinbase. And of course, additionally to that, there's going to be educational material. But I think more interesting than that, of course, is for you guys that new tokens and coins might be listed on Coinbase soon, although I think this process will take a few months because Coinbase is super careful when listing coins and assets, although we know that when they listed Bitcoin Cash, there was an internal investigation if some insider trading has been done, and we haven't heard a lot about those inside trading allegations. However, if a token or a coin gets listed on Coinbase, if you own one of those tokens or coins, that's great news for you. Next up, we have, many people say, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, news for crypto and for Bitcoin. Bakkt revealed their first crypto product. It's a physical Bitcoin future. So Bakkt is a company that has been established by ICE, which is also like a company of NASDAQ, so New York Stock Exchange, so a big player. And they tweeted, our first contracts will be physically delivered Bitcoin futures contract versus fiat currencies, including USD, GBP, and Euro. For example, buying one USD Bitcoin future contract will result in the daily delivery of one Bitcoin into the customer's account. And this, of course, is fantastic because it enables institutional investors to invest more money into crypto and makes it so much easier for them to invest into crypto, which of course, if you're looking at the price, is amazing. However, it seems that right now the news of Bakkt offering those physical future contracts for Bitcoin are underappreciated by the market, because since this has been announced, not a lot has happened. Going on, there was this very interesting report that regulating cryptocurrency and asset market reactions. Whenever regulations get implemented, markets react heavily, and you can check out this video by Raphael Auer, very interesting, although a bit dry. You can look at the PDF. It's in Italian, French, Spanish, and German. This is what it looks like, pretty scientific, 15 pages. Maybe if I have some time today, I am going to read it. And in this CCN article, you will see what is the basic summary of it. So, first of all, crypto markets were founded to respond mostly significant to news, reports, and events concerning bans, restrictions, or legal battles on cryptocurrencies and ICOs, where the news in question directly concerns regulatory decisions or actions regarding the legal status of crypto assets. Markets respond very strongly. Second, regulatory news about anti-money laundering and CFT, counter-financing terrorism, I suppose, measures and restrictions on crypto ability to integrate with traditional financial system due to regulatory action or non-action was also found to be a noticeable effect on crypto markets. Third, non-specific general warnings about the dangers of cryptocurrencies, investment and trading have a negligible effect on the market. And the reporter's finding is that despite crypto transporter accessibility and functionality, significant price differences are still noticeable across jurisdiction, indicating that there is a significant level of market segmentation. So you know that in North Korea, people basically pay a different price for Bitcoin than they do in the US and Germany. So if you have some time, really recommend to you that you go ahead and check out this article. Last news for today is that you know that I'm giving away a small amount of Litecoin in every video, and that's what I'm gonna do in this video. So let's see who's gonna be the winner in today's video. And I already have the wallet open. It's gonna be Simon45. Great info. Thank you so much, Simon. You're gonna get $2 in your Litecoin account. I'm gonna make sure that you know it. Actually, I can't find you. That's curious. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep in mind that everything in this video is my personal opinion and not financial advice. And if you did enjoy the video, leave it a thumbs up and comment down below with your Litecoin address. So you might win some Litecoin just like Simon did right now. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.